Hi, I'm Tony Padday, and this is over this next couple of weeks we're going to make a cello together. We've both been making instruments for 30 years, and it's exciting doing a new project. It's only the second time we've worked together, and so far very good.
This instrument that we're making is based on ideas of Stradivari that we then shortened a bit because you don't need a particularly big cello for a big sound.
We're looking for that robust sound, something you can use for solo work, and yet it has subtleties and enough core in the sound that you can use it either in a quartet or in an orchestra.
Tony's making the front and I'm making the back. The wood has to be from the Central European Alpine area. It has to be mountain grown, red spruce.
The spruce for the front actually comes from the southern side of the Alps, northern Italy. The short, warm summers, which are quite high up the mountains, seem to create the best timber for acoustic reasons. This particular piece of wood, I think, has about 200 grain lines from side to side. So the tree was planted at the time of the French Revolution, which is quite an extraordinary thought.
The neck is really, initially it's completely separate. You can do that at any stage. You have a design for a head, you cut it out of a neck block, start carving it, put the fingerboard on, finalize it. You make the body, you make the neck with the fingerboard, and the final step is to join those two things together.
It's not an exact science by any means. What you end up is a different sort of colour of sound rather than necessarily a different quality of sound.
The shape of the arching, which is absolutely crucial for the kind of tone, the kind of response, the quality of instrument that you get in the end. You can't really correct once you've decided you're going to start the hollowing. There, I think experience comes into it much more than in anything else. If you make a mistake there, well, then sometimes you just have to make a new front or a new back. That hasn't happened very much.
With Kai and myself working together, having the two influences coming together, I admire his work very much, and it's a great combination, really. But actually, I think more importantly, I quite like the sound he makes on his instruments. I'm not going to say I really like it. I quite like it. So, yes, cello unvarnished, but all the woodwork is now finished. Obviously no strings, because the next job is to darken the wood a little bit more, and then varnish, and then polish the varnish to give it a good finish, and then fit the pegs. It already has a sound post, fit the bridge, end pin, tailpiece, and then it's playable. Which is very exciting. The front particularly is absolutely fabulous, really, really beautiful piece of wood. Ribs in the back, very nice, and the scroll obviously matches the back from the same tree actually. So it's got a good feeling, because when you talk at the instrument, you can actually feel them vibrate, and it's a great thing to be able to feel the movement in the wood, and it picks up vibration, which usually means the instrument's going to work well. So both Kai and myself are very excited to get it playing in the next couple of weeks. I have high hopes of being a really good instrument. Yeah.
It's exciting to have a lifetime of something that you can learn and learn and learn from. That is, it's really rewarding. It's a lucky position to be in, really.